reason you quit?
Alright, I think it's better if I tell a story.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of a story. There were no white people.
No!
Except for me. Literally,
You were the white person.
There were no white people except for me. The only time there was white people was if we were understaffed and they brought someone from like a Port St. Lucie store to come cover for a day.
Praise the Lord. Minority representation. I love it.
You put Dunkin minority representation, but it's a white guy.
It's a white guy.
I'll tell this story. Yeah, so there was this one lady, she would just go up to the front desk and she just knew exactly where to go because that was the one spot the cameras couldn't reach her. And she would pull out her little baggie, you know, she was extra large, you could say.
Yeah, extra large.
She was extra large.
Hungry girl.
And yeah, she would, you know, go in the back. She'd make herself a sandwich. I can't remember what she'd get. I think she would get the bacon toasty or some shit like that. And she'd go up to the front right where the cameras couldn't see her. She'd pull out her little bag, got her rolls, roll it up right there. Go to the back room where the cameras again couldn't see her. She'd go out to the back door. And she would just smoke it up right there. And then, you know, 10, 15 minutes later, she'd pull out that bacon toast.
Pull out that bacon toasty. Yeah?
10, 15 minutes later, she'd pull out the bacon toasty. And she would just eat it right there. She would just eat all the food. So one time, you know, she just finished rolling up. And, you know, there was this place called Miranda Subs across the street. And I was new. I was only trained to make sandwiches, you know.
And put things in bags.
Yeah, put things in lots of bags. Lots of bags. We had a bag for everything. And, you know, I was new. And so I was just trained on how to waste bags. And so I couldn't run the register. And she just locked all the doors on the store. And she just left for 30 minutes. I don't know how she left for 30 minutes. It was literally right next door, but she was gone for 30 minutes. Well, I guess she was kind of slow, because I remember looking out the window and it would take her a long time to walk there. But 30 minutes, I just had to get on the mic and tell everyone our computers were down, because I didn't even have numbers to run the register. So I couldn't even do nothing. And I just had to tell all these people that, you know, our computers were down. And, you know, she ended up getting fired for that. But the shifts when she was working were really easy because I didn't have to do shit except for waste bags. You know, sometimes if it was slow.
Let it out, man. Let it out.
Sometimes if it was slow, we'd go over to the back room and we'd take out a box of bags. And we would go into the bathroom. And we would just burn them. We would just burn bags.
When you were telling him the computer was down, what'd they say to you? I mean, I'm sorry if this is too rough a subject.
The worst shit a customer ever said to me?
Yeah.
Honestly, since I was white, they didn't really say that much mean stuff to me. But I'd hear them flip out on the other workers. But the meanest thing anyone ever said to me was, you need to get your shit together. But that was, I mean, she was right. Well, another thing we loved to do was waste plastic.
Yeah?
Yeah. So she came through and she ordered, I think it was four large unsweet teas.
Yeah.
And, you know, we thought we got her the sweet tea. But someone had put the cold brew coffee in the sweet tea container with the sweet tea label. And so we filled up all the cups and, you know, we gave her sweet tea, but it was coffee. And she came back through and she was pissed, so she didn't realize it was coffee. So we gave her 4 more from the same container. And I was like, I don't know what's going to change, but maybe it'll be better this time. Or maybe we put too much ice. So we gave it to her and she came back through again and she was like, this is coffee, you all need to get your shit together. And you know, she was just about in tears. You know, she was getting emotional. She couldn't get her sweet tea, I guess, you know, that caffeine addiction.
Well, what doesn't coffee have more sweet tea? Would you say that she was bouncing off the walls because of that coffee?
Potentially she just drank too much coffee and she was losing it.
Huh.